opportunity.
You guys would be like the perfect couple.
So why did they betray her?
Paul? Is the divorce final? Paul, you there? Mallory.
Haywire.
All right, so you have a fighting background. Talk to me about what drew you to fighting initially. Like, are you a tomboy naturally?
I was definitely the son my dad never had. I'm in the middle of 3 girls, so I think if anybody knows anything about middle children, they're a little bit rebellious. Are you one?
Yes, I am.
So you know, then. We get blamed for everything, but you know. Yeah, but it makes us better people in the long run, I feel.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, I got started in Muay Thai, and it was, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life up until that point, and I found something that made me want to get up every day. It made me want to live. It made me want to better myself. It made me want to compete. It just like, it taught me more about life than school at that time. So I completely became addicted to it.
So then how stoked were you when you found out that you get to play in a Steven Soderbergh film where you get to kick ass for a living?
Well, I didn't, you know, nobody really realizes what making a film is until they make one, I don't think. And I didn't know who Steven Soderbergh was. And I didn't, you know, I don't think you really even know what a director is until you see them in action. They're the ones with the vision. So it was really refreshing to meet a man, though, when I met him. It was really refreshing to meet a man who knows what he wants. Who, I mean, he knows what he wants. He has a plan for that. His motto is, don't panic and never give up. And, you know, he's been through probably some of the most extreme circumstances. So I've quickly gotten an education on who he is, but I have more respect for him as a person, I feel.
What was Mallory like to play for you?
It's funny, he created that character for me. Him and Lem Dobbs, the writer, created that character for me. But she ends up being kind of opposite me. She's very straightforward, gets the job done, disciplined, and she doesn't smile in the film, all but once and when she's pretending like she's drunk. Yeah. So it was really a definite first acting, you know, out of the box thing for me. You know, I wasn't smiling on film, so yeah. I think I smile a lot, and so that was really interesting for me.
I read that you're afraid of heights, so you have some crazy action sequences where you're like going from building to building on these rooftops throughout Dublin. What was that like for you to shoot, considering your fear?
Oh man, how did that get out? Yeah, I do have a semi-fear of heights, but it doesn't mean I won't do it. And I know that I got this film for my physicality, but here I am having to jump from one building to the other, and I'm like, where's the wires? No, wires, are they there? Is this how Hollywood does this? And it was only because of my fear. I was blowing it maybe out of proportion, but I got over it. And then I was climbing up and down the buildings, and they couldn't really get me off of it. I was like, don't we need to do another take, you know? And I kind of was able to surpass that fear for a moment. Still makes my hands sweat, though, that I actually did it.
We've seen, you know, Tom Cruise and every other male action star do this. We don't get to see many women do this. One minute, you know, you're in a dress, the minute you're in a fight scene. Was this the best of both worlds for you?
It really was. I used to play dress up with my grandmother's old school gowns that she used to wear back in Las Vegas back in the day. And at the same time, you could find me wrestling out in the mud with all the guys and, you know, getting dirty and crazy. Yeah, so this definitely was the best of both worlds, because I'm the same. I love to dress up, and I love to feel sexy, and at the same time, I love to be physical and you know, be aggressive.
And you do it well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I enjoyed the film. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.